So let me do with this exercise today. So here what we need to check is, first we need to check with the geometries. So what are the geometries we have? So first is this circle or arc, semicircle. We have this small semicircle of the dimensions which are located exactly on the center point. Then we have one arc, then one line, then this line. So here also same thing. So if you see it here, so this side a mirror of that, right? So what we do is here, then lastly this geometry. So now I divide all these geometries as dependent geometries and independent geometries. So first one is independent geometries are the geometries which are not at all dependent on anything. So this arc is not at all dependent, right? See, if you see this arc not dependent, this arc also not dependent. But if you see this arc is dependent, so which is dependent on this arc and this line. So this arc, so which is called as dependent geometry. So first what we need to do is we need to draw all the independent geometries. So first I'll draw this independent, then I'll draw this independent geometry, then we will give we'll draw the dependent geometry lastly. Yeah, let dive into this. So go to the sketch, select the plane. So let me go with the circle. So here we have a arc. I'll go with the arc. So center of the arc is here. And here I'll enter the radius in the sketcher tools here. So the radius is 40 mm. Enter. Now locates its center. Locates its point. So first point is here. Then second point is here. Yeah. So this is this side. I'll keep it and check for the ISO constraint. Yeah. So next I'll draw with this geometry in the bottom. Vertical line and horizontal line. So horizontal line I'll take first. I'll take from the axis horizontal line and one vertical line. After this, let me give the dimensions for this two. First, I'll mirror it. This and this. Go to the mirror. Select this line and select this line. First, you can select the lines, otherwise this and this. Go to the mirror option. Then select the axis, this side. Now we will give the dimensions of 95 from here to here. Double click and give 95. Yes. So now we'll give this length, which is 40 mm from here. So next we have defined the size of this line and this line. Now we need to define location from H and V. So already V is here. So from the H we have to give. So from the H it is 140 mm. From here to this line is 140. Enter. Yeah, now it's coming over here. So next what I do is here, I'm going to like define the radius over here. This dependent geometry I'll take. So before that, what I want to do is I just extend this line, this arc like this. So now I'll try with the circle from here to here. So which is not working at all. So in this case, I'll go with the arc only. So I'll go with the 3-point arc. So my first point is here exactly. Then second point I'll take here. Then third point I take like this. So now at the same time, you can give the radius of 115, 75, right? This radius is 75. Here I'll enter 75 and give OK. Now you can locate it like this. So what I do now is, let me define the size. So which is given as 75 mm already here. So next, let me define the geometrical constraint, this arc and this, which have a tangential contacts. So I given the tangential. Then I'm going to crop the remaining thing, this and this. See, now you can see This we have got it. Here we got this also. So what I do next, I just mirror this geometries to that side. This one I am going to mirror to here. So now next I am going to extend that arc, this side arc, which is up to here. Once you check for the ISO constraint, yeah. Now we have got this shape. Then next I need to take the inside one, right? So inside one, again we have a circle of 20 mm. So instead of taking, what I do here is I'll go to the offset command. So in this, I'll go with the no propagation. So I just take this arc like this, and I'll keep it like this. Let me use the offset. So this is 20, from here to here 20, and from here to here it is 40. So from here it is 20, total is 40. So 40 minus 20, so 20 will be offset. Double click and give 20 mm offset. You can check the radius also from here if you want, which is 20 mm. So next I'll go with this geometry. So I take this offset like here, approx. I take tangent to this. Yeah. So now what I do is I delete this. Now you can check. We can give this radius 20 mm, and we'll check this radius also. So which is not 95, which is 115. What I do, I'll give Control Z here. Yeah. So now what I do, I give simply offset. Roughly, I'll give the offset here. Now delete this offset length. So now let me define its radius, which is 115. So now I'm going to make constraint of this. Take tangency. Then you can trim it off the next part. Unnecessary. So which is unnecessary. I'm going to trim it off. So next what I do is I take one circle here, half circle at the distance of 80 mm. So here I use this geometry for that. Roughly I'll start from here and I place it here. Then I'm going to delete this because upper one we don't want. Then I'm going to delete this also. This also we don't want. He has given the distance between these two, which is 20 mm. Give 20. Then this line and this line are symmetries about this axis. Then you have to mention now the location. From this point, see here, from this point to here, this point is 80 mm. So I take from here to here 80 mm. Once you can check whether your sketch is ISO constrained or not. Yeah, it is under constraint because of this point. So I'll delete this point. Yeah, now you can check. These two, don't worry, we'll make this. Okay, now I'm going to extend this. So now if I'm going to extend this, so this should touch with this. So which is not touching. This is going somewhere. So what I do, we have taken this arc wrongly. So I'm going to delete this arc first. After deleting this arc, what I do, I just extend this line up to here. Then I'll extend this line here. Then after this, let me take here. First, let me erase it. Whichever not required, this not required. So now I'm going to give the corner between this with this. So the radius is 115. So I'll give here radius is 115 and give enter. If I give enter, see here, we will be getting this. So in the same way here also I do the same thing. I'll extend this first. Then I'll extend this. Then after extending this, I'll go to the corner. I'll select this. I'll select this line and this, and I'll give 115 radius. Yes, now we have got it. So now we'll check for the sketch status toolbar, which is ISO constraint. So lastly, we'll check with the geometries. So first is this geometry, and second this, then third is this geometry, third this geometry, this side this, then we have got this, we have got this and this. Here also same thing, but here we left with this rectangle. So I go and I take the rectangle now, which is 75 width and 10 mm height. I go with the centered rectangle here, and I'll first mark the center point, and now I'll give height as a 10 mm, enter. Then we'll fix the width also here. So here in the sketch toolbars, you have to enter the width. So width is here 75 mm. So go to the width and give 75. So now we'll fix the location. From the bottom, it is 10 mm here. So here to here, which is 10 mm. And now you can check ISO constraint.